Yo, what is up? This is Little Bo today here with more military knowledge. Today we're going to make a comparison between a big deck and a carrier, plus and minuses for both of them, and which one ultimately you should be stationed on. And that's going to be more of an opinion based on your guys', but we're going to compare those two and give pluses and minuses for both of them. Please make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and let's continue to build here. And we're on the road to 250 subscribers. We keep building, let's keep building here, let's keep subscribing here. Also signed up for Congrats military video, so hopefully I can get in the military YouTubers. Please, if you've seen this comment, please inform me. I would love to get into it here. I'm pretty new. I've been making videos for almost, I would say, 8 months now. Started last year, so please, I'd be grateful to do it here. So thank you guys. And so on to the video. Here will be the differences between the carrier, big deck, and the small boy, which is the destroyer cruisers. Well, we're gonna first start off here with describing like the big decks, why it's better than being on a destroyer. Here I'm going to give you a couple stuff that we have that the big deck has that destroyers like us don't have. And the first one is they have like Starbucks and stuff. They have a full Starbucks onboard carriers, where small boys you're stuck with like the potentially 2-3 day old coffee in the coffee pot, having to eat it, drink it, and sometimes after a while, I say eat it, drinking it, and it sometimes gets to the point where you're like, it gets kind of old after a while. So yeah, it kind of sucks doing that, but yeah, that's kind of what it is. Where the big deck gets these Starbucks coffees. They have like people that actually go here and do Starbucks, and they'll make Starbucks coffee. So I think that's pretty cool being on the destroyer. I wish the destroyers would do that. We don't have enough room, obviously, where the carriers do, so that's a big thing. Another thing big decks have a lot of times that you don't have is like the gyms. Basketball courts are bigger size, so are normally bigger, have better equipments and stuff, better like that. Like I was talking to one of the people I work with who was on a big deck, and she said that they had like basketball courts. They would do like during like Seal Beach, they would pull down to the like Hair Bay and play like basketballs and stuff. So we don't have that on the destroyers, obviously, because it's not that big. Flight decks kind of is small, and then they have flight decks, but they're very small. So yeah, you don't get to do that where they do on big decks. So the big decks have a bit of like more space, more like the living is a little better on the big deck. Like they have more stuff that they can do on the big deck. Benefits of living on a small boy here would be that like it's like more family oriented. Like it's like you're all family. It's a big family pretty much. It's like 300 people compared to 5,000. So you know everybody from the captain all the way down to the smallest guy. Like the only person you might not know is if it's a very new guy, but after a while you know everybody on it pretty well. You know, like, and it could be a benefit. Like if you're trying to get ESWAS or some of those, actually knowing somebody can help you out because they can give you more hands-on training, and like it helps out learning other rates of others here. So like if you're on the carrier, you might not know that's all section. You might just know your division, because your division has 300 people in it. So like that's the thing. So it's, you know, pretty much everybody on the ship. It's like very more family oriented. Another thing that's big for the destroyers and small boys that like big decks like carriers and stuff don't have, and it kind of is the lines, the mess line. Like the mess line, I've talked to so many people that have been on carriers and stuff. They said the mess line's like an hour and a half long. You literally eat and go back to work. Where small boys, you do have long waits sometimes, like burger days, pizza nights. It gets busy sometimes. But the waits are normally like 30 minutes, 45 minutes at the most. So even if you have a long wait, you eat your lunch, you still have that 30 minutes, an hour of your lunch or dinner to sleep, whatever. And that can be good when like you're underway, because you sometimes want that extra sleep, and during lunches and stuff, having shorter lines, it makes you say, well, I can get something here and then go to sleep instead of I'll skip lunch and go to sleep. Like you don't have the decision. You can eat, still get an hour's sleep. So that's a big thing. Sometimes lunch is a big time to sleep underway. So yeah, that's gonna be a big thing, is the mess lines are smaller, like they're not as long as that for the carrier. Please like this video, please subscribe. Let's continue to grow on the way to 50 subscribers. Let's keep growing here, and help me get into this Congrats military YouTubers 2019. Help me get there. Let's get into this. Let's like, and then if I do get into show all that, let's get into this military 2019 video. So sign up, let's get this, and thank you for watching.
I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. we can sit together.